Hey there, CrossFitters. Coach Fuse here. Talk to you about your final week before our testing weeks next week and the week after. So we've got week 14. This is September 18th through September 24th, 2017. So we'll jump right into it. Minute one. Every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, you're going to complete the following. Minute one will be a push jerk, 1 rep at 90%. So this is meant to be very heavy. This should feel heavy. You'll notice that. You have a plus or minus 5%. If the weight feels heavy, drop the weight a little bit. If it feels super light, pump the weight up. We're not necessarily expecting you to get a new 1 rep max, but if you're feeling good and you want to add weight throughout the minutes, go ahead. But remember to do small jumps there. Make sure you get a good warm-up building up to this. Minute two will be 5 strict pull-ups. So if you'll notice, what we're always looking for is a push and a pull in everything we do. So on the strength here, we've got push for the push jerk and pull for the pull-ups. Okay, so you have a push and a pull. So they counteract each other. We've got our WOD. It's a 5-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible in 5 minutes of 20 double unders, 5 front squats. So 5 minutes is not a very long time. This is meant to be very fast, very efficient. On the double unders, if you cannot do 20 unbroken, or if it takes you just absolutely too long, you are not meant to be stuck on the double unders too long. If, let's say, you're working on your double unders, scale it back to 5 or 10 reps. This way, you'll get a little bit better at them as you go. Maybe you'll get better as you get warmed up and you get more fatigued. What I don't want is y'all to be doing 5 minutes of double unders. That's not what we're looking for. The double unders should not take more than 15 seconds to do that set of double unders. If so, you need to drop the reps. 5 front squats, the first rep can be pulled from off of the ground into a squat clean. So the weight should not be super heavy. It's just 5 reps. Should be able to blow through those fairly quickly. We're looking for super intense here. 5 minutes is that time frame where you're looking for it to be all out, not necessarily muscle fatigue, but full-blown, that fire breathing in your throat is what we're looking for. Day 2, we've got every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. We've got cleans, power or full, your preference here. If you've been working on power, stick with it. If you've been working on squat clean or full clean, stick with it. It's 1 rep at 90%. Minute 2 will be 6 to 8 ring dips. If you can't do ring dips, what you'll do instead of that is you can do a box dip or you can do a banded dip. Meant to be dips, not dibs. Then we've got our WOD. Complete the following for time with a partner: 60 hang dumbbell snatches. So it'll be from the hang, right? So you have to pause. So you'll stand up, deadlift with it, pause from the hang, then you'll go straight into your snatch. 50 sit-ups, 40 push-ups, 30 dumbbell thrusters. So that's 1 on each arm. So it's a single arm thrusters, single arm dumbbell thrusters. Then you're going to finish it out with an all-out sprint together, 200-meter run together. So the way this workout's meant to be, you and your partner break it up. So let's say y'all do like 10 and 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Should be a same work to rest ratio here. Sit-ups should be able to blow through those pretty fast. Push-ups pretty fast. Dumbbell thrusters are going to give you a little bit of trouble. And then that run at the end should be an all-out sprint. Let's say that you've been working on some gymnastics movements instead. So instead of the sit-ups, you want to do toes to bar instead of the push-ups. You can do handstand push-ups. You notice the RX Plus option over here. You don't have to RX Plus everything, but I want you to be efficient, so you shouldn't have to be stuck on a movement for too long. We've got Wednesday, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. You've got back squat, 1 rep at 90%. This is meant to be very heavy. I almost expect you to need a spot for this, okay? By that last minute, that fifth round of this squat, it should be pretty difficult to get that rep at 90%. Minute 2 will be 5 front rack Zotz press with the barbell. So you'll sit in the bottom of the squat, hold the bar in the front rack, press straight up. Remember to keep those arms locked out. Try to go up on weight a little bit if you feel comfortable with the barbell. We've got our WOD is going to complete as many rounds as possible in 18 minutes of 6 pull-ups, 12 burpees, 18 kettlebell swings. So this workout right here is meant to be pretty long, almost aerobic, where we're looking for you to just really be working on your breathing and you just kind of moving through the motions here. I would expect you to be around 70 to 80% for this entire workout, and maybe that last 2 minutes, that's when you turn it on, give it everything you've got. So on this workout, you're not looking to go out the gate 1,000 miles per hour, right? You want to start off at an easy pace. Whatever you start at, you should be able to finish just a little bit faster than the way you started. Okay, on the kettlebell swings, I'm not necessarily expecting you to go unbroken on these, but if you can, that's great. On the pull-ups, this is not a big number here, so if you've been working on pull-ups, this is a great way to try to connect as many as possible with a small amount of reps here. Then we've got our WOD on Thursday, aerobic day. Complete 3 rounds for time of the following: 2 loops run, 20 wall ball sit-ups with the wall ball, 20 and 14 for the men. It's an RX Plus option, 20 GHD sit-ups instead of the wall ball sit-ups. So it's a pretty simple workout, all-out run with a small, gymnastics movement, working on your core here. So your feet will be on the wall, touch the wall ball behind your head up to the wall. 35-minute time cap on this. We've got Friday is every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. Minute 1 will be strict press, 1 rep at 90%. Minute 2, 5 strict pull-ups. We're actually going to make that 5 negative pull-ups. Small typo. On the strict press, I'm not necessarily expecting you to take this bar off the ground. It's starting to get pretty heavy. If you can, that's great. A little bit extra work. Never hurt nobody. So 1 rep at 90%. Remember to stay nice and tight. Big deep breath. Flex everything. Press straight up. On the negative pull-ups, you're going to start at the top. Work your way down nice and slow. We've got our WOD. 5 rounds for time of a 100-meter run. 2 power cleans at 185 and 105 for women. So yes, this weight is a little bit heavier than we were used to on the power clean weight. So you'll notice it's 185 for men, 105 for women. To gauge yourself what weight you should use for this workout, you should look at what your 1 rep max is and times that by 0.75, and that should be roughly around where you want to be. Okay, so you'll notice over here it says this weight should be around your 75% of your 1 rep max. That's just a rough estimate. Just go off of how you feel. It's meant to be heavy. You're meant to be all out sprint and then come in, take a quick second, make sure you get nice and set for that barbell, that lift, and then hit the clean. RX Plus option, 225 for men, 125 for women. But once again, like I said, go off of what your 1 rep max is. So if it's whatever it is, times 0.75, that should give you a good gauge of where you should be. And we've got our Saturday workout. With the partner, you're going to complete as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes of 20 overhead squats at 95 for men, 65 for women, 20 pull-ups, 20 power snatches, 40 double unders. So with the partner, you and your partner break it up however you want. So you've got a squat, a pull, and some double unders. So we're going to change it up slightly. All right, so you can use the same weight for the overhead squats and the power snatches. You and your partner just break through this however y'all need to. If you want to do 5 reps, 10 reps, whatever you have to do to get through it. If you have any questions throughout the week, don't ever hesitate to ask your coach. We'll give you also an explanation every day in the class, give you a good warm-up, give you a little bit of technique on all of the barbell movements and all of the gymnastics. Don't hesitate to talk to your coach. That's what we're here for. We're here to make your day better, make that hour of your day the best hour that you can possibly be. Myself as head coach, I'm here for you. I'm here for the coaches. Whatever you need, don't ever hesitate to come and talk to me. You can get my number on the front desk. You can shoot me a text. I'll always respond and give you the best answer to my knowledge. Y'all have a great day. See you out there this week.